My name is Ria Paria, and I have a wonderful son with autism, and his name is Aiden. Aiden was around 1.5 to 2 when I noticed, okay, he was still very quiet, not saying much. The typical milestones, physical milestones of a child, baby to toddler, they were there, but the babbling and so on, the speech wasn't there as yet. By the time I got him into the developmental clinic at the hospital, it took almost a year to get into the clinic. That was when the diagnosis came. He was like almost 3.5. When the diagnosis came that he had autism, I had mixed feelings. I had relief, meaning I knew what I had to deal with. That was one good thing. So I know, okay, it is this. So I could do reading, I can do research, I can find out. And then you have that grief of not having, the child you wish you had, to be able to think of, okay, well, how far would he reach? And then I stop myself. I say, you know what, every month or every year or every time he reaches something that he could not do before, I'll be happy. So just having that information was enough to help me to push on and to know how to help him. And like any parent who might be wondering what's going on with your child, don't be in denial. Don't be sitting and saying, well, something could change, he might go out of it. You just have a desire to know. Even if you have a little of doubt in you that something must be wrong, check it out. Because early intervention is very important. He has been at Happy Haven School since he was 5, and his teacher, a very hardworking teacher, and just the experiences of him being able to interact with his classmates and the many different activities that she would try to get him in the early. He didn't want to hold a pen or a pencil, to get him to hold a pen now, to get him to want to touch glue at least for a little while. The strides that he have been making there, and the hardworking teachers of Happy Haven School, to be able to cope with him and to work with him, and a lot of extra work has gone in, alongside what they have been doing at school. Since he was about 5, he's been coming to healing with horses. It's called equine therapy, where I look at him interacting with the horses and just bouncing on the trampoline. These are things that help to calm him down. He really benefited from the interaction with the other children, and just to see him riding a horse, grooming a horse, and how he would be so comfortable, and teaching him to balance and to be calm and to give the horse, this huge creature, instructions, and to and even hanging with Lennon. He loves Lennon so much and Veronica, he just loves being here. And all the years that he has been coming to healing with horses, I would always say that it was an experience that really did a lot for him. Aiden is 14 now. It's been a long time, a long journey of learning and growing, getting more experiences that will help me to help him. And he has come a long way, because in the earlies he had a lot of tantrums because he couldn't speak. The more he went to speech therapy, the more he learned to communicate, whether it was through sign or what we call pecs or pictures. He got calmer, and that side of him, he got a little calmer because he was able to communicate better. I was so happy that he broke out of that, that little shell of just being always to himself. Persons with autism tend to be very reclusive sometimes, because they're in their own world, and then they're into their routines, or they have challenges, whether it's communication or socializing. So it was a big thing for for him to be able to socialize, and that was a big, bring out the cake, bring out the balloons moment for me.